of a surprise over in Ligue 1 as PSG suffered their first defeat, but can anyone catch them at the top of the table? We'll take a look at that and more next. That's right, we're talking about the video today. We're looking forward to match number 10 over in Ligue 1, and we'll get to that in just 1 second. If you're new, where you been, smash your subscribe and keep your bag out today with all things Ligue 1 related, Papa Rose related, world football related. We got it all here, boys, under one Ruski. That's right, PSG. I don't know if Messi actually played this game, but anyway, regardless of all that, superstar, oil money, PS bloody G, suffered their first defeat of the campaign, but of course they've already got a bit of a gap at the top of the table. Has that really dented their title? Hopes we'll take a look at that and more in just a second. A big shout out to my VRPs. I'm talking about my pay a tree. Oh, it's a big shout out to you guys for your continued support. And if you are interested, check the links down below, patreon.com/RoverC. So let's get into it. Of course, I'll look back at those games, of course, including PSG's shock loss, perhaps to Rennes. Anyway, let's get into the deep end then, shall we? Of course, Monaco did beat Bordeaux. Of course, they are on the climb now, up to 6th in the table. 3-0 in the end. I went with the 2-0 win myself. Meanwhile, Saint-Étienne drew with Lyon, of course. Not the greatest start so far to the season, 10th in the table. As of course, some of the big boys are struggling. Meanwhile, Lorient against Clermont was a 1-1 draw. Good draw for Clermont. I saw a draw myself. Nantes did pick up a win against Troyes. 2-0 win for them as they go up to 9th for the table. Montpellier against Strasbourg end up all square 1-1 in the end. Nice picked up a very, very nice win over Brest. That was very, very cheeky. 3-0. 2-1 win was the pick there. 3-1 was my pick there. Up to 3rd in the table. Lille against Marseille. 2-0 win for Lille. They go up to 8th now. Marseille down to 5th. Lens picked up a 2-0 win. Of course, they are, of course, the 2nd spot in the moment, behind PSG. 6 points adrift at the moment. Let's get into the next one. Angers against Metz. 3-2 win for Angers as Metz continue to struggle. Angers up to 4th now. And there it is in black and white. It is Stade Rennes 2, PSG 0. 3-1 win was my pick. And I got it wrong. So the table as it stands, as you see, PSG have a 6-point lead over Lens, who are in 2nd spot. Nice in a very, very nice spot. That is, of course, 3rd. At the moment, Angers are in 4th. At the foot of the table is Saint-Étienne going down with Brest. And, of course, Metz are not out of the woods just yet either. Let's take a little look at the weird-ass Prediction League table. I don't know what they're up there for, but they're up there anyway. Iron String and Russell Frost kicking ass and taking names. They of course, won this week with 7 out of 10. Meanwhile, the overall grand scheme of things reveals, I think there's only one winner at the moment, and that is Russell Frost. 4-point claims over Vincent Hong, who is in 2nd spot over in Lyon. But still a lot of games to be had. We're not even at a quarter of the stage yet, but of course, lots of games to be played. So let's get into the next one then, shall we? Cut D4/Ligue 1 if you want to get involved, of course. So let's get into the next one of matches. Kicking all off with these badgers. Clermont will take on Lille. That's right, this coming weekend. Play each other 0 times. It'll be the first time they play each other. And it'll be over the Stade Gabriel Montpellier. They'll be on the 16th of October. Of course, Clermont coming to this without a win in 6. Meanwhile, Lille just won defeat past 4 games. 58% form. Lille coming to this on the back of that win over Marseille. Clermont coming to this on the back of that draw against Lorient. Quick look at the odds on this one. We have Clermont 12-5 for the victory. 11-10 on is your Lille. And 12-5 is your draw. Of course, Lille are the champions on this one. They need to get back to winning ways. And I see it with a 2-1 win over Clermont to, of course, move the chains. Next up, we have Troyes against Nice, which will be very, very nice, won't it? Of course, 13 times they've played each other in the past since 2002. 3 wins for Troyes, 7 wins for Nice, and 3 draws. Biggest win for Troyes, 2-0 win. The biggest win there is a 3-0 win. Troyes coming to just 1 win in 6. Meanwhile, just 1 defeat the past 6 games for Nice. Of course, managed by, of course, current Ligue 1 title winner Christopher Galtier. Last time I played each other in Troyes was a 2-0 win for Nice, which was back in April 2018. Odds on this one, we have what do we have? We have Troyes 10-3 for the 65 on is your Nice, and 5-2 is your draw. I'm going to go with the away win on this one, Nice, which will be very, very nice, and of course maybe even push for top 2. Next up we have Metz. Have had a shit start to the campaign up against Rennes. Let's get into this one then, shall we? Of course, these two sides have played each other, according to my eyes, 33 times since 1994. 8 wins for Metz, 11 wins for Rennes, and 14 draws. Biggest win for Metz, 3-1 win. The biggest win in the away was a 3-1 win also. Metz just 1 win in 6 for them. Meanwhile, unbeaten the last 4. That's Rennes picking up 3 wins and a draw to boot. Just 1 defeat past 6 if you want to look at it that way. 67% form. Last time they played in Metz was a 3-1 for Rennes. They've actually won 3 in the bounce against Metz. Last time their summer defeat was in Rennes back in April 2018. Rennes did beat PSG last round. Of course, Angers, did beat Metz last round. Look at the odds on this one. 3-1 is your Metz. 12-5 is draw. 11-10 on is your Rennes, of course. Going in with the away day team on this one, Rennes, because Metz are shit at the moment. Bordeaux will take on Nantes, coming at you on Sunday, October the 17th. These two sides played each other 49 times since 1993. 22 wins for Bordeaux. We've got 12 wins for Nantes and 15 draws. Biggest win for Bordeaux, 5-0 win. The biggest win there is a 3-0 win. Bordeaux coming to just 1 win in 6. Meanwhile, just 1 defeat the past 4 for Nantes. 50% form for them at the moment. Last time played in Bordeaux was a 0-0 draw over in Bordeaux back in August 2020. Of course, Bordeaux did lose to Monaco last round. Meanwhile, Nantes picked up one against Troyes. Odds on this one: Bordeaux 70-10 for the victory, 31-20 is your away win, 23-10 is your. It's quite tight across the board on this one. Going to go with the draw myself, 1-1 right down the middle. Montpellier will take on Lens this weekend over in Montpellier. Over at the Stade de la Mosson, played 31 times since 1993. 8 wins for Montpellier, 17 wins for Lens, 6 draws. Biggest win for Montpellier, 2-0 win. The biggest win there is a 4-0 win. Just 1 defeat the past 5 for Montpellier. Meanwhile, just 1 defeat the past 6 for Lens. 75% form for them compared to the 42 of Montpellier. That's how they played each other at Montpellier. Was a 2-1 for Lens. The home side hasn't won this game since Lens beat Montpellier in Lens back in 2010. It's been a while, folks. Of course, Montpellier did draw with Strasbourg. Lens picked up a win against Reims last round, of course. Look at the odds on this one. Montpellier 11-5 for the victory, 65 is your away win, 12-5 is your draw. I'm going to go with the Lens on this one. They look good right now. And of course, they're sitting, are they second in the table? Kicking off forward to be Lyon up against Monaco in the game of the round. That's right. This takes place on Saturday, October the 16th. All eyes on this one, you would think. Anyway, the place of this 57 times since 1993, 24 wins for Lyon, 19 wins for Monaco, and 14 draws. Biggest win for Lyon, 6-1 win. The biggest win there was a 4-1 win. Lyon competition 1 defeat the past 6 games. Meanwhile, Monaco unbeaten the last 6, picking up 4 wins and 2 draws. Last time played in Monaco, in Lyon was a 2-0 win for Monaco in the Coupe de France. That was back in April 2021. Yes, of course, Lyon did lose to drew with Saint-Étienne last round. Meanwhile, Monaco picked up a win against Bordeaux, 3-0 last round. On the odds, quite tight, 23-20 is your Lyon, 23-10 is your away win, 12-5 is your Lyon. Slight favourites on this one. I think I'm going with that way. 3-2 win, only just to give them the double here. Next, of course, we have Marboys. It is Marseille taking on Lorient over at the Velodrome. That's right. Of course, these two sides played each other 28 times since 1998. 15 wins for Marseille, 6 for Lorient, 7 draws. Biggest win for Marseille, 4-1 win. The biggest win there is a 3-0 win. However, the form goes in favour of Lorient, unbeaten the last 6, picking up 2 wins and 4 draws to boot. Meanwhile, just 1 win in 6 for Marseille. However, they're drawing a whole bunch. So, yeah, without winning 4. Look at the last celebration. There was a 3-2 win for Marseille at the Velodrome. Of course, it was back in April 2021. Marseille did lose to Lille last round. Lorient picked up a draw against Clermont foot. Odds on this one, 29 on is your Marseille, 54 is short, 11-2 is your away win. That's Lorient. This is the game Marseille need to be playing, of course, to get themselves back to winning ways. I've gone with a win for them. Where are you? Where are you? Going with a 2-0 win for Marseille at home. Next up, PS Bloody G taking on Angers. That's right, these two sides have played each other according to my eyes 16 times since 1993. No wins for Angers, 40 for PSG, 2 draws. Biggest win for PSG, 5-0 win. The course coming to just 1 defeat the past 6 games. Meanwhile, also 1 defeat the past 6 games for Angers. However, they're only won once in 5, drawing a lot of the games at the moment. Last time they played each other in Paris was a 5-0 win. It was in the Coupe de France. Last time they played each other in the League was a 6-1 win, though, for PSG back in October 2020. Around about this time last year. Of course, PSG did lose to Rennes last round. They also, Angers picked up a win against Metz 3-2 last time around. Of course, heading into this one, PSG 7-2 on for the Regina 2 is your draw, 7-1 is your long shots as Angers. Taking place on Friday, October 15th. Definitely all eyes on this one, and PSG will bounce back with a 3-0 win over Angers. Into the final 2 now, we have Strasbourg taking on Saint-Étienne. These two sides played each other, according to my eyes, 25 times since 1993. 10 wins for Strasbourg, 8 wins for Saint-Étienne, and 7 draws, of course. Coming into this, Strasbourg of just 1 defeat past 4 for them. Meanwhile, Saint-Étienne without a win in 6. The biggest win for Strasbourg over Saint-Étienne was a 3-0 win. The biggest win there was a 2-0 win. Strasbourg coming to this with, of course, playing them last round. They beat them 1-0 in Strasbourg. That was back in January 2021. In fact, the away side hasn't won this game since Saint-Étienne beat Strasbourg back in 2018. Strasbourg did draw with Montpellier coming into this. Saint-Étienne picked up a draw as well against Lyon on this one. Even Stevens is your Strasbourg, 12-5 is draw, 11-4 is your away win. Saint-Étienne, they are the underdogs on this one. Going to go with a draw, though, on this. And then finally, it'll be Brest up against Reims, of course, taking place on Sunday, October the 17th as well. Taking place at the Stade France Le Brie. Played each other 20 times in the past since 2004. 8 wins for Brest, 5 for Reims, 7 draws. Brest coming to this without a win in 6. Meanwhile, just 1 win in 4 for Reims on this one. 42% form for them. Last time played each other in Brest was a 2-1 win for Brest back in December 2020. In fact, the away side hasn't won this since Brest beat Reims back in 2017. Brest did lose to Nice last round, which wasn't very nice, but of course Reims also lost to Lens, which also wasn't very nice. 65 is your Brest, 94 is your draw, 25 is your away win. That's Reims on this. Going to go with the 2-1 for the away team on this one, which will be a big old win for Reims. And that, my friends, will where we'll leave you. That's my picks. Be sure to get your picks as well using the code CUTLEAGUE/League 1 or Ligue 1, should I say. Of course, will PSG bounce back with Pochettino and boys? Will Marseille will Messi finally get his first goal of Ligue 1 colours? Of course, he got his first goal in Champions League against Manchester City, but can he turn that into Ligue 1 form? We'll take a look at that, of course, next round. But until then, give us some love and smash your thumbs up, smash your subscribe, check us down below on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, of course, Patreon as well. Make sure you give us some love. And we're also on the Discord, which is live, free to enter, get it all out, check it all out. Until then, we are done.